What's going on, Aces? Welcome back to the channel. I hope that you guys are having a wonderful Thursday evening. So listen, I did a little bit of digging, right? Because every single time that Halle has a big project coming up, whether it's The Little Mermaid or now she's getting ready to go to Rome and Tuscany to film Italianna in 2 days, DDG ultimately is trying to fulfill what he said in his song Famous. Where he's trying to essentially sabotage her career. So I'm going to read you guys the lyrics just real quick because I went down the rabbit hole, and because I was trying to put the pieces together as to why he is just acting a plumb fool. But this is what he said, and I forgot because this was a year ago. He said in the song Famous, quote, "Filming a movie, now you kissing dudes. You know I love you a lot. I don't give a F if that ish is for promo. I don't want to see that ish no more. Why is y'all holding hands in the photo? You know I'm insecure. That's a no-no. I keep coming back. Want to leave you, but I'm too attached." So, and then he starts talking about how he wants to essentially sabotage her career, right? He did all of this, had a whole one-sided feud against Jonah, who was Prince Eric from The Little Mermaid. Y'all, that was Disney, okay? This man was talking about how he was insecure and he didn't want them holding hands or kissing on a Disney film. Disney, right? Let me tell you something. He is going to be sliding down the wall, crying and throwing up, because when I tell you that Regé-JeanPage, scientifically, and I made a whole video about it, y'all can go back and look at it. The Duke of Hastings himself, okay? He is considered the world's most handsome man. This man is very smart. He reads all the time. He is. He is like the antithesis of DDG. And I'm laughing only because I'm thinking, dude, if you were crashing out and making diss tracks about a Disney film, Italianna, he gonna be sliding down the walls, crying, shaking, and throwing up. Do y'all hear me? Reggae, we were introduced to him, most of us, right, through Bridgerton. And Bridgerton was extremely racy. They had that man butt booty naked on the dang on lawn of the castle. And I'm not saying that that's what this film is going to be, right? Because that was Netflix. However, I will say that this is a Will Packer film. Let's go ahead and read the summary real quick. So it's Universal. It says Universal's set an April 10th, 2026 theatrical release for the Cat Caro directed Italianna. The movie's plot is under wraps for the Ryan Engel pen feature, which stars Halle Bailey from The Little Mermaid and Color Purple, and then also Regé-Jean Page from Black Bag, Dungeons and Dragons, Honor Among Thieves. So I feel like he is trying to like distance himself from Bridgerton, but that's what everybody knows him from, okay? The pick is based on an original idea by Ryan Engel and Kristen Engel. Will Packard and Joanna Bayer are producing through Will Packard Productions' first look deal at Universal Pictures. Co-wrote is directed the Jennifer Lopez, Owen Williams Universal rom-com Marry Me. That movie went to Peacock, and the theatrical day and date grossed $50.5 million worldwide. Okay, so this is, a rom-com. And again, like I said, I don't expect it to be extremely racy. However, since it's going to be a rom-com, it's going to be romantic, right? And if he was making diss songs and, and it's really not funny, it's really sad. He's talking about how insecure he is. And the whole, trying to get a restraining order or saying that Halle is somehow an unfit mother is a lie, because If you guys check back at my earlier videos as well, he also said that he wanted more children with Halle because he didn't want to have a whole lot of baby mothers. It reminds me of something that the Kardashians has said. I think it was Khloe who said the same thing. But again, going back to, they start filming in 2 days, so I'm glad that she got the clearance to take Halo with her. It's going to be in Rome and Tuscany. And Regé is from London. He was born in London, grew up in Zimbabwe, and then moved back to London. So this man is, he's well-traveled. He's European, essentially, / African from Zimbabwe. His mom is from Zimbabwe. His father is from London. But it's really funny because DDG, in my opinion, is just the opposite of Regé. Like, he is very immature. He said in his song he's insecure, and he always tries to essentially sabotage the big projects that Halle is doing. He told her, he told the world essentially he wants to sabotage her career, and that's exactly what he's trying to do. So that's why he, had that finger cut and, weaponized all the text messages against her. He, tried to have his own restraining order, do all these things. And it's because he knew that she's going to fly out to Italy to film with the world's most handsome man. Like, if you were crashing out over Prince Eric in a Disney film, and it's not funny, it's sad, but I'm just like, I know that he is somewhere spitting and just, throwing his body against the bed and screaming in his pillow. Like, and, and the baby is over there too, right? Eating good, eating, handcrafted pasta and, running the streets, doing his thing with the nanny. Anyway, I wanted to come on here and let you guys know, because that's essentially why I feel like he's doing all these things. He's trying to, again, go against her and weaponize her and sabotage her career because of his own insecurities that he put in the song. And I hope that her lawyers, have taken that. And he has another song called Don't Take My Son, which essentially that's, what she's doing over in Italy. She's working, right? But yeah, she's actually going to be with someone, a co-star, not, dating. I think Regé has a girlfriend. Her name is Emily Brown, but I think they're still together. But the point is, she's working with a professional, with an actor who is, in my opinion, someone who's very respectful. He talks about how his mom, how hard it was in Zimbabwe. He's like, she's like one generation out of the village. She was, but a nurse, very hard worker, and is someone who, has gone through his own struggles but have overcome them, comes from Shondaland. So he has a real high respect for Black women. Again, in my opinion, just the antithesis of DDG. So I hope that when she gets over there and she's working with Regé and she surrounds herself with really supportive people, that it elevates her mindset, because I just feel like he is such a, I don't want to say like a stain on her career, just like almost like an anchor, like literally trying to pull her down, like a crab in the barrel, just because when I think of, Halle, especially how she came on the scene, I think of somebody like, in a Disney, a Disney princess, like he played the Duke of Hastings, she played a Disney princess. They're essentially Black royalty, and we don't see that often on our screens. But I think of, like Zendaya and like just other Disney, young Black stars who a lot of people look up to. And you have someone who used to be your partner who was doing everything to sully your name and sabotage that. And it's horrible. So I wish her all the best. I hope that the film does extremely well. I hope that she has a great time filming with Regé. I can't wait to watch it. And I'll review it on the channel for you guys. But that's why DDG is crashing out, because she's going to go over there in Italy, which is one of the most romantic countries in the world. And she's filming with the world's most handsome man. I made a video about that as well, if you guys want to check that out. But I was just like, if he couldn't handle Jonah, who played her opposite Prince Eric in a Disney film, just be on the lookout for more music and more diss tracks. It's. I really hope that he gets the help that he needs, because he is too old. He's a father now, and it's sad that Halle had to get a whole restraining order, against someone that she essentially at one point cared enough to, create a whole life with him. So anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Please be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will talk with you in the next one. Take care, aces. Bye.